Okay, here we are back on the Skylanders Spyro's Adventure Legendary Lock. For this scene, I'm just going to show off the four characters, obviously, that we have and their which adventure pack we're going to use them for. Normally, I don't record it like this. Normally, I just have like images of like the artwork, but I thought it would be cool to do it this way for a few reasons. One, obviously, just getting to see the figures in hand, and two, it's honestly a little easier for me and I figured, well, since we technically already lost the log, um, I figured this would be fine. So yeah, like I said, so the log we've technically already lost, but this was just such a fun log, and I really like these four Skylanders, and I really like doing the adventure pack, so I'm just gonna do this anyways. And this is one of the I'd say the only one of the good things though that actually comes out of losing the log is that I actually get to use all four Skylanders again because if we would have survived the lock with just Spyro, we would have just done these four adventure packs all with Spyro. So it's not there's some bit positives that come out of technically losing the lock, even though I wish we would have won it, obviously. But yeah, so let's show off the four. I think there's a pretty fitting four. So obviously we've got Spyro, we've got Bash, we've got Chop Chop, and we've got Trigger Happy. So yeah, these three I've owned forever. Well, since like Skylanders, I got these three when SSA was out, before Giants was out, from Toys R Us. And then Trigger Happy, I actually got way more recently. I got him, I think, last year. I actually had a video where I picked him up, and I think Bouncer. I think him and some other figure. And I think it was Bouncer from a eBay seller. But yeah, so I think there's a pretty fitting, especially for two of these. Obviously, we'll get the easiest one out of the way right away. Legendary Spyro, easily for Dragon's Peak. I think that's easily the most fitting. I think Dragon's Peak, honestly, Spyro might be the most fitting Skylander for that chapter, even more than the Skylander that came with it, which was Sunburn, because he's a flying dragon, and literally some of the dragons in that chapter, like the dragon, the big red dragon you ride on, literally looks like Spyro to me. So I think Legendary Spyro makes too much sense there. Next, Legendary Chop Chop, easily for Darklight Crypt. Darklight Crypt, any undead Skylander is very, very fitting there, and Chop Chop's definitely no exception to me. And then the last two, I think Trigger Happy actually makes a ton of sense for Empire of Ice. For one, obviously being such a cold place, he's the only like fuzzy or furry Skylander, so the cold. And I think Tech really does well to like fight ice, almost like when Pokemon have like steel defeats ice. So I think Trigger Happy going there. And then the only one that I don't have like as much of a reason for is Bash, but for some reason I can kind of see that one. Like I can see like Bash being like a pirate almost, like, or riding on a pirate ship and being like the second in command or even the captain. So yeah, that's the four, and that's what we're going to be using them for. We'll go in order. I think Empire of Ice is first, and I think this is the order actually. I know Dragon's Peak's last and Empire of Ice is first, but these two might be flipped, but I think this is right. But yeah, so this video we will record. So normally I do these adventure packs all separate because they're a little bit longer, but since we lost this lock, and I'm just going to try to just record the content and get it out, or record the gameplay and just get it up. I think we're going to do 2 chapters each video. So yeah. Yep, we're gonna get these up. I'm for sure gonna record obviously the first 2 chapters today, and we might get the second one. This is actually the same weekend that I recorded all the other Legendary Lock stuff, but this is the next day. But yeah, let's get into it. I'm super excited to be back on this lock, even though I was just playing yesterday. But it's been such a fun lock and it's got me so much back into playing this game. Honestly, I'm just not even sure what we're gonna do next though. We could do some other Spyro's lock. We could do a Giants lock or some other thing. I don't even know. But at the time of recording this, we still haven't even uploaded all of the remaining random lock yet on the channel. So definitely got some stuff to decide. But yeah, let's get into the lock now. Okay, here we are back on the legendary lock. The lock is technically over. These obviously we did technically lose, but I've decided I just want to play these chapters. We've got 4 Skylanders that we're using in this vlog, and they were all really fun, and I just wanted to do the adventure packs. So, yep, first up, we will be using Trigger Happy at the chapter that I do think is the most fitting for him, which is Empire of Ice. Okay, so yeah, here we go. Excited for this chapter. This one's really fun. I really like it, at least. Yeah, Trigger Happy will at least get some more coins. Yeah, that move was actually doing really good against Chaos when we did use him. Okay, I think that's the optional pathway, and we're just not really going to bother with the option stuff. Okay, here's one of these. There we go. I mean, we don't really need this XP. I mean, once you're level 10, I don't think XP really does anything for you, but I still normally just grab it anyways. Anything up here? Oh, Undead Gate. Okay, I know there's something back here, I'm pretty sure. I know I said I wasn't going to get this stuff, but if it's a chest... let's see what this is. Oh, there is a chest. Okay. Oh, and Slam Bam Soul Gem. Well, we'll take the chest for sure. I don't think these chests in these chapters give you a ton of coins, though. But... oh, I think that... okay, we were able to get that one, but I think this other coin's stuck back here. We'll get as close as we can. Oh! Ah, okay, so we got most of it, actually. I actually don't want to get that soul gem. So we're gonna... ah, crap. And it's not... Slam Bam actually... yeah, Series 2 Slam Bam, I think there is a legendary Series 2 Slam Bam. I don't think I have that figure yet, but, so, yeah, he technically will be in a future legendary lock once we get those figures. I think we're about through this heist puzzle. Oh, this ice is just a little annoying. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we're not gonna go for much of the optional stuff. The coins and stuff just don't give you a ton in these chapters because they really. I've said this before, but I really feel like these chapters, these adventure pack chapters, play more like early game chapters instead of like post game chapters. Because they could have easily, I think, made these harder than even like maybe not the Chaos Strike, but like that area of chapters. But instead, these feel more like I could like chapter like 5-ish difficulty. Like, not bad at all. They all have, like, kind of cool endings, though, which is, yeah. Because you have the one fight at the end of Dragon's Peak, which is kind of cool, but a little disappointing, in my honest opinion. I do really like the Undead boss fight. It's one, though, that I feel like once you figure out how to do it, it's very easy. But like the first time, I could see it being a little bit more difficult. And then there is obviously how this one ends, and then Pirate Seas obviously is how it ends. One good thing is, I mean, we normally don't have much pressure, I feel like, on these adventure pack chapters because they're so easy anyways, but we definitely don't have much pressure as far as worrying about losing anybody because we won't make a difference. I didn't even really want to grab that story scroll. Stop. Do these always... okay, I was gonna say, do they always drop that big eye, or is that just like a coincidence? And yeah, it looks like it was. He's stuck. Okay, well, good thing we didn't grab this pretzel earlier, because we can grab it right now and get back to full. Yeah, 400 health for a fully level up Skylander with no speed moves. I don't know. Like, Trigger Happy obviously can do good damage with just his fire rate and stuff, but I don't know. There's a few things about him that just have me not loving using him. Honestly, I feel like if Trigger Happy, instead of the coin pot thing, had like a speed move. And what's crazy is I actually went down the coin pot pathway on my regular Trigger Happy, so I like that pathway, but it's just, if he had like a speed move, I think it would make him go from what I feel like a really solid Skylander to like the great Skylander. Because I know like 8 damage isn't a ton, but where you can spam this move, it is really good. And this is like very situational, but when you got a situation that's good, it's really good, I feel like. Like the Chaos fight, for like certain moments, I was able to get a ton of damage. Yeah, and like enemies like that, if you've got an enemy that you can keep your distance from, you can just spray them. Okay. Oh, we keep running into these cactuses. And Trigger Happy's at least getting some more coins, so we'll take that for Trigger Happy. There we go, got that pizza. Snipe. Okay, I think it's this side. Yep. Okay, is there anything we're supposed to get on this one? We'll check right here. Okay, now I think this is all we're supposed to get. Ah. Trigger Happy's little legs. I'm trying to think, what is Trigger Happy? I know he's called something. Is it a gremlin? It's something like that, I feel like. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Wow, that was pretty good right there. No. Okay. There we go. We take that.
Skylanders of the Undead.
Okay, let me go back this way, right? No. It is it this way? Oh, do we go back here? Oh no, that's how we get this bomb. I knew there was somewhere, but I just couldn't remember. We'll grab this mate, get back up to 400. I mean, like I said, I'm not worried at all that this chapter as far as like getting knocked out, even with Trigger Happy's lowish health. But we'll still, I just like being at full health if we can. These things I did not realize for the longest time. I always thought that those things did damage when you ran into them. I guess it's just because how like the cactuses work this chapter. You just see those spikes and you're like, oh, those will definitely do damage, but they don't. This is a good area to just be spamming because they're all just going to bounce. Okay, get that locked on. We'll grab these coins and food real quick. You almost got damage there, I feel like. Yeah, that knife, when you use it right, is very fun. It does a crap ton of damage. But, I don't know. Okay, I think there's a chest coming up, so we'll be able to get even more coins. No, crap. How far are we gonna have to run back? Dang. I mean, it's really not that good, it's just causing us more time, obviously. One thing that I'm trying to remember, because I think I checked it and I was thinking maybe I was wrong, and maybe it's just Slam Bam, but I used to think that water Skylanders didn't slide on the ice. And maybe they do, I'm honestly not sure. Does that say anything even going to come out? But I don't know. It seems to take a little bit longer than normal there. So we'll get these last two things. Okay. Yeah, I know we took we could have definitely taken less damage there, but with just how annoying that ice is, I just would rather do what I did. Take a little bit of health. Oh, and there's pretzels here, so it really don't matter.
Skylanders of the undead element are stronger in this zone.
Okay, we are ready. We barely missed that thing. So yeah, get the cannons. That was kind of a waste of that extra ones. Oh, we went. Oh, we're gonna miss that one over here, aren't we? Yeah, big time. I was gonna say, we don't even need the cheesecake, so. Hey, we're starting to break it a good way. I know the health looks like it's not as far down as it is, but this one, always the health is a little iffy, I feel like. Oh wow, we literally went around that one. We'll grab that cake. Oh, and it showed cake, but the pizza like jumped up. I don't know if there was two things of food in there. Okay, yeah, you can start to see the light. This one you never, I remember, you never break the whole thing. It's like you break most of it and then it like explodes. Yeah, and we broke all the spots where cannons and so on, so. Okay, yeah, it's about over. Come on. There we go, yeah. Okay, 15 minutes, I will take that. But I guess this one was a little quicker too. We didn't really have like our intro talk because we already did it. Yeah, we'll switch up though. Now we're going to use Bash at Pirate Seas, I believe. We might go a little bit out of order. I'm just trying to go off what I remember, but I'm pretty sure this is the order. Okay, I don't know what just happened, but I've been having some issue with OBS as of recently, and I don't know what has happened. I don't know if it's a storage issue or what. I assume that's probably what it is. But literally, the recording, it didn't have that thing where it like said storage was full like last time after I deleted stuff. But like, literally, so it literally cut off right after what you all saw, and I didn't realize it really didn't notify me that it was doing that. So I literally played through all of Pirate Seas after Empire of Ice. At least it let all of Empire of Ice record, but yeah, cut out after the Empire of Ice, and you didn't get to see any of the Pirate Seas gameplay, even though we did play through it all, which is very unfortunate because I'll probably so I think what we're gonna do now is I'll just play through Pirate Seas another time, and we'll just do all 3 of the chapters, but I'll probably do that sometime next week once I get my storage fixed or whatever. But yeah, unfortunately, OBS just cut it, which is very unfortunate because that's the one chapter I probably want to play the least second time, because it actually went really well too, is what sucks. I actually did really good on the pirate part, I forgot, and the coin part. But yeah, that does suck. And obviously all the stuff I mentioned is just gone, but I guess it really isn't that big of a deal. But it is unfortunate, and I don't know what the deal is. If OBS, I don't know if it's just messing up or I need to update it. I don't think there's an update, and I assume it's just a storage issue, I hope at least. But yeah, hopefully after we get our storage managed, OBS will be working fine again, because if it's not, I don't know what I'm going to do. But yeah, and one other thing I did mention, I don't know if this was before it cut off or not, but it almost worked out that it's in the order of our Skylanders, how they got knocked out. Trigger Happy we used first, and Spyro we will be using last, with the other 2 in the middle, Bash and Chop Chopper Flip. But yeah, that's unfortunate. Literally, we made it all the way through that chapter, and it didn't let us know that it was cutting out till afterwards. Because like literally when I went to OBS to hit stop recording, I went to check the file, and the file was like not loading right, and then I went back and looked, and it just said stopping recording instead of like start a new recording. I was like, oh crap. So yeah, I don't know, maybe the file will somehow fix itself. I doubt it, but yeah, if it ends up here, you all will be hearing this audio here at the end. But thank you all so much for watching. Next video, hopefully I'll have all this stuff sorted out, and we'll probably play the last 3 chapters with the other 3 Skylanders. Okay, yeah, we had some issue. I don't know if OBS just messed up or if it was a storage thing. I don't think it was a storage thing looking back. But yeah, I'm gonna try redoing this chapter. And if it works, I'm just gonna throw it back at the end of the last video. I don't know. We'll see though. Oh, wrong boat. I really don't want to do that. See, the thing is, I'm the most worried about is if I redo this whole chapter and it doesn't record it this time, that's gonna suck so bad because yeah, I can't believe, and we actually did really good on this chapter last time. Is what sucks. We had a really good performance on it. The matching all went fine, and it wasn't as bad since we hadn't done it in a while. But then I don't know. It sucks, and just all the stuff I said, obviously, you know, is just gone. But yeah, I am excited to use Bash again. That's the one. I think that exact same thing happened last time too, where we thought we knocked them all out, and there was that one left. But I really hope this recording works this time. I genuinely don't know what happened. I've never had that issue with OBS, which I hope it's not an issue that's going to stay, because that would be really. If I get that issue again and it's not like a storage thing, I genuinely might just have to find a new recording device, which will really suck because I've always just used OBS since starting on this channel. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to doing this match again, because it actually, like I said, it actually did not go that bad when I was doing it earlier, and I was kind of enjoying it after not having done it in a while. But after knowing I'll have to do it again, it's not going to be as good. Okay. But yeah, we actually did really, really good on the pirate thing too. We went really fast, but now I really know what I'm expecting. So, we actually had one spot where Bash actually got really low, which was kind of cool, like just show that like this chapter is not as easy as I always act like it is, or think it is. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is, I guess. I mean, there's literally, I don't think, a way to get it back. But yeah, it was thanks to some of those dudes, but it was at a later part. I really hope that though that's like a one-time thing, and like we never get that bug again, because luckily it wasn't as big of a deal, I guess, too, with this Locke, because, you know, it doesn't really matter. It's not like we lost Skylander or anything, and it's this Locke, you know, wasn't as big of a deal, but especially since, you know, it's technically a loss. and pretty much just for fun Locke at this point. But yeah, and I know there was that bouncer thing we just missed, but yeah, since we got the chest the last time we recorded this one, so no reason to go back for that. Okay. Yeah, it was actually right up here. I thought I knocked out one of the big hammer dudes, but I didn't. And then one of those spell punks started attacking. Yeah, I got like stuck between a couple of those two. Oh, I did say one. I love those red chompies. I think they look so good. I don't know why I think they look so good, but yeah, they look so good in my opinion. Ugh, yeah, I'm dreading doing this matching. Like, I'm not the biggest matching person. I mean, I think I'm decent at it, but I just, for some reason, I just don't find it as fun in this game.
Blackbeard, cannon! Blackbeard, Blackbeard, cannon!
But yeah, we'll just try to do it as quickly as possible, like I always do.
We win.
Oh, is that the one? I actually kind of like his audio, I think. I did say that. One of them, their thing was, or you must have cheated it. I wish I'd thought of that, which I actually did like, but, yeah. That won't be heard now since the thing. Oh, I'm so disappointed that that cut off. Yeah, I think it was that dude, too.
Ghost booty.
I really hope it records it this time, though. Okay, there's cats.
Compass.
Compass.
Two-beard. Two-beard. Two-beard.
There we go.
Ghost shed. Pirate curse. Compass. Booty. Pirate curse. Compass.
Compass.
Ghost shed. Booty. Ghost shed.
Okay, there we go.
Ghost shed. Compass. Compass. Booty. Booty.
There we go.
Ye
Not too bad.
win. Arr.
We did really good, actually, I feel like, on the puzzles for the most part last time, too. But, I mean, I don't care as much about you all missing that portion of the gameplay. Honestly, the biggest thing is just the missed audio of stuff I said, just because I don't know exactly what I said, obviously, because I didn't expect that to happen. And then, actually, the one thing I'm also really disappointed with was the pirate ship part, because I actually did really good on it, I felt like. So I really hope this is recording all.
Ghost schooner.
We got Ghost Shipping sooner, which is kind of cool.
Blackbeard. Pirate curse.
Okay, there's pirate.
No beard. Peekaboo. Wild card.
Oh, well, that's an interesting one to get wild card on. Oh, there's ghost ships. Okay.
Ghost shed. No beard.
Oh.
No beard. No beard.
There we go. Ghost ships are both the top ones, I know that.
Ghost shed. Ghost shed. Schooner. Schooner.
There we go. Yep.
Blackbeard. Swords. Swords. Blackbeard. Blackbeard.
I knew it was something like that, but I actually didn't mean to hit swords twice, but I kind of just did.
Pirate curse.
Is it the one on the end?
Swords.
Yes, okay.
Swords. Ye win.
There we go.
Gangway.
Okay, we've got 2 more of those, I think. And then obviously the big pirate fight, which I'm actually excited to do because I want to get revenge since my scene messed up. I really hope this one's actually recording though, right?
Two-beard map. Schooner. Schooner.
There we go. That's a good early one.
Peekaboo. Peekaboo.
I didn't mean to hit Peekaboo again.
She-beard. Booty. Compass. She-beard. She-beard.
There we go.
Compass. Booty. Booty.
Okay.
Booty. Compass. Compass.
There we go.
Map. Pirate curse. Peekaboo. Two-beard. Pirate curse. Peekaboo.
I know Peekaboo's somewhere over there.
Two-beard.
I honestly don't even really want to get Peekaboo, but I guess we'll get it if we can.
Swords. Swords.
Okay, there's swords.
Map.
Is map over here?
Map.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, all we've got left is Peekaboo and Curse.
Curse. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Pirate curse.
Crap. Okay.
Peekaboo.
Well, it's
Ye win. You'll meet.
We're doing it at a good rate, though, I feel like, this chapter. Which, honestly, I feel like we did it at a pretty good rate. Yeah, because I think our whole video was only, like, 30-ish minutes by the time it should have cut recording, but, yeah, I don't know. It, like, showed the time was going, so I just assumed it, you know, was normal. But then whenever I, like, tried to end the, or, like, tried to look over the video at the end, then I was like, okay, there's something wrong here. I know we can't get that chest, or at least I don't think we can, because I think you have to have a water Skylander and just swim over here. Okay. So we've got this one, and then the pirate boat fight, and then one last matching game.
Hat. Two-beard. Swords. Cannon. Hat.
Hat
Swords.
is somewhere over here.
Two-beard.
Crap.
Hat.
There we go.
Hat. Hat. Schooner. Swords.
Was swords here?
Swords.
Was it third or fourth?
Swords.
Fourth, yes, there we go.
Two-beard.
Two-beard.
Booty.
I know we saw Two-beard over here.
Two-beard.
Yes.
Two-beard. Wild card.
Okay, so we can get anything. Let's hope we don't get... Okay. As long as we didn't get the one thing that switches everything, we were good.
Booty. Schooner. Pirate curse. No beard. Booty. Peekaboo. Map. Schooner. Pirate curse. No beard.
No beard, I felt like it was in this area.
Pirate curse.
No.
Schooner. Schooner.
Crap.
Booty. No beard. Peekaboo. Map. Map.
Okay, we're not doing as hot this time.
Peekaboo. Booty. Schooner.
I feel like Sooner was around here. No.
No beard. No beard.
Okay, there we go. We're eliminating some off the board at least.
Booty.
Was Booty here?
Booty.
There we go, okay. Starting to come together.
Pirate curse. Pirate curse.
Okay, so
Peekaboo. Schooner. Schooner. Peekaboo. Peekaboo.
there we go. We're going through a little rough spot there in the middle of that one, but done now. Now we get the... Okay, we're doing good on this pirate ship. Okay, yeah, so we're going for the little islands. Yeah, and then the ships themselves. We didn't even take much damage, so I'm gonna try to do the same here. Take as little damage as possible. And we even had some like good jukes on the cannons. I mean, we did take a little damage though. Like, don't think I played perfect or anything, but we did really good on this one last time. Okay, I'll take that. And obviously, I know you can run over those boats and get health, but we don't need it just yet. Okay, drop that one. Okay. We're gonna take damage here. Yeah, we could have either went backwards and taken a little, or went forwards and taken a little, and I was like, yeah, trade-off. Okay, switch here. Pretty good. I think this is about really the same as the last one. We might have done right around this. If we don't, oh, we're gonna take some damage here though. Yeah, okay. We're probably doing about the same, if not a little worse than the last one, because this does seem right around the health range we were at on that one. Okay. So we've got one more castle to go. We're just gonna roll through this. I know we're gonna take a little bit of damage, but I think it's worth it because we only need to destroy this one castle. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'll take that. That was pretty good. I don't know if it was as good as the last one, but it was very comparable. Maybe a little worse. I don't think it was better, but probably around the same. Maybe a tiny bit worse. And we did choose to take a little damage there at the end. And we did pretty good at this card thing, so we'll see.
If you want her back, you'll need to beat me poop deck.
Okay.
Cannon, map, schooner, compass, pirate curse, remove curse, ye sand of time, ye sand of time, ye sand.
There we go. That's a good one to get right off the bat.
She-beard, map.
I think we've seen map already, but
Hat, peekaboo, sword, wild card.
okay. I think remove curse was crap. Remove curse would have been a good one because that would have gotten like 5 cards off the board.
Swords, remove curse.
Remove curse. Where's remove curse at? There it is.
Swords,
Crap. One more.
remove curse. Remove curse.
Okay, this gets 4 cards off the board, so it's a good play.
She-beard.
She-beard was right around here.
Map.
Well,
Hat. Peekaboo.
where? She's got to be right here. Okay, I knew she was somewhere in this area.
She-beard. She-beard.
Okay.
Wild card.
Okay, wild card's great. That just gets us something guaranteed.
Peekaboo.
Peekaboo was
Hat.
around here, I feel like. Okay, Peekaboo's actually pretty good right here. Cannon. Okay, cannons. Hats are right beside each other.
Cannon. Cannon. Hat. Hat. Map.
I'm gonna guess map is here.
Map.
There we go. Okay, that was pretty good. I will take that. As long as it's recording.
Ye win. All right.
Okay. Fingers crossed you all are seeing whatever I just recorded. Okay, but yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope this actually recorded this time. But yeah, I will take that. That's about the same as what we did, other than just like the audio I said, which I don't think we said like anything too important, but yeah, that's it. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video. One chapter left in the adventure log, or one video left in the adventure log, the legendary log. We'll do Darklight Crypt and Dragon's Peak. Wait. Dragon's Peak, I think. But those two we've got left with 2 Skylanders. I mean, we can use all 4, but you know, planning on just using Chop and Spyro. But and then we might do a recap video. I think I don't know when I mentioned that, but I mentioned that in the earlier gameplay. But I don't know if it was before or after the audio cut, or when the video cut. But yeah, we are going to. We might do a recap video, but I didn't do a recap video for the last log, so I don't know when we'll do this one. It's probably not going to be right away or really soon, but we definitely probably will do a recap video at some point for this. Probably just not right away. But thank you all so much for watching, and I'm out. Okay, here we are back on the Skylanders Legendary Log. I hope all this stuff sounds good. I heard, it's been a little bit since the last video I recorded. We had upload issues with the last time I recorded, and honestly, that's been like a month ago, but that was the last time I recorded on this channel because I was so annoyed with that, and I was a little worried, but hopefully it's all working. I did kind of mess around with the settings again, so hopefully all the audio stuff, because I think I might have accidentally canceled whatever the old stuff was, so hopefully all this sounds fine and everything. But yeah, happy to be back recording on this series. So yeah, let's just get into it. So this is the legendary Locke. We did unfortunately lose this Locke, but because we had 4 Skylanders and I thought all 4 fit adventure packs really well, I decided I did just want to play through these adventure packs anyways. So yeah, we are going to be doing legendary Chop Chop, and we'll go put the place where he will be going, and you all can probably guess where it's going to be, but yeah, you all see right now. So yes, we are going to the Darklight Crypt. Pretty fitting, obviously an undead area with with an undead Skylander. Okay, really hope we don't have those issues we had. I don't even know exactly what it was. I don't know if it was like a storage issue or my laptop like overheating or what, but yeah. I remember the last upload just like completely like messed up, so just hopefully that is not the case this time.
Shifting platforms.
Okay, I've actually
from the real world to
I've got to pause and do something really quick. So yeah, I'll cut the video right now, but we'll just I'll just merge them together for the actual video. But as soon as this little cutscene's over, I'll
See how that door is open in
be back.
world, but was closed in the real world? You'll need to switch.
Okay, yeah, we'll just cut right here. Okay, I'm back. Did have to. If was one of my cats. He's not behaving the best, so I had to go put him up. But yeah, now I'm back.
Monster in the ghost world, switch back, and you'll be able to pass him in the real world.
I am really excited for this chapter, though. This is one I really do like. Honestly, looking back, the more I think about it, and I think I've mentioned this before, I think this might actually be my favorite of the adventure packs. I always really loved Dragon's Peak, and it is still one of my favorites, but there's some parts of it, like mainly the boss fight at the end and the flying the dragon, start the most fun. But other than that, I love like the looks of that chapter. This chapter I think is really great, though. It has a really fun mechanic and just some great features. Pirate ship one I'm not crazy about. Especially, I now even have another reason why I don't like it as much, with how that last video went. It was very annoying how, but that was less the chapter itself and more just an issue with my recording stuff. And then the other chapter, oh, the ice one, I actually really like that one. Yeah, the more, every time I start thinking it out, I do think this is probably my favorite chapter. Okay, so there we go. We'll skip his talking. There we go. Okay, not on night action. And we knock him out. There we go. Honestly, I'm starting to debate, though. I had plans for some stuff after this series, but considering this series just didn't go as well as I wanted to, and I do blame myself a lot for that because I just didn't have the upload schedule. And I mean, I'm coming back from like a month-ish break. Yeah, a little over a month since the last time I've recorded on this channel. So yeah, I do blame myself because I've just taken breaks on this channel. But yeah, since that series didn't go as well as I wanted, the series that I'd planned to do after that, I kind of want to put on a little bit of a wait, just because this series just didn't do as well, or it didn't, not like channel-wise performing, because I haven't even uploaded a video yet on this channel for this series, but just where I didn't do as well. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. But okay, I guess I'll just say it, since I do definitely want to do this series at some point, but I was actually planning to do a Spyro Locke. And what I mean by that is I was going to use the Dark Spyro figure I got from the 3DS, the Legendary and regular Spyro, and then I've got a Series 3 Spyro, or Series 2, yeah, actually I think it's Series 2, Series 3 Spyro, I think actually. And I was going to reset that one as well, because that's one that I got from a game store. and I was going to try out his other pathway with that one, so we were going to get to use 4 different Spyros, the Legendary, the Regular, and the Series 3, but I mean, obviously the Series 3 wouldn't play any different in this game, but I could try out the other pathway. So yeah, that was kind of the plan, but because this series didn't do as well, play-wise, I just don't know, because I think I probably need to do another series before that, where I do 4 Skylanders again, so I can have a decent shot at winning. Because I'm just not that great at this game. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at as far as that stuff. So I don't know. I mean, I don't want to do another randomizer series because, you know, we just like finished one of those. I don't know. I've got some plans though, but just haven't decided yet. I've got a lot of ideas though. We will definitely be doing something fun though on this channel that I think a lot of y'all will enjoy. And we'll see if we can make this step. There we go. And I mean, I want to do a Giants Locke in the other games Locks at some point, but just, I feel like we can't end Spyro's Adventure on an L, that's for sure. And 2, there's still just some features I need to get for Giants before I do a Giants Locke, so that's why I kind of not doing that just yet either. I don't know. There's still, like I said, I've got so many ideas for this channel. I mean, obviously, this game, I've already made so much content out of this game already, and I just think there's a lot more untapped stuff to do in this game. And I just love this game. And like I said, since it's kind of been a little bit since I played this game, it'll kind of be like a bring back. I don't know. I'd love to know what your all's thoughts are. Obviously, I don't know. I'll probably have decided something before this video comes out, but yeah. I will say the Spyro Locke I definitely think was my next planned Locke. Before this one, just, you know, we lost it. And there's just some, I mean, obviously there's some like Locke stuff I want to do on this channel, but obviously that content's just kind of different than just playing through these games. Okay. There we go. And honestly, I wouldn't care to do another Randomizer Locke. I mean, we could just, I guess, do like Randomizer Locke Season 2 or something, which would not be opposed to be 100% honest. Or like a modified version of the Randomizer Locke. I don't know. Because I did love how like the Randomizer Locke went. And, you know, since I've done a Randomizer Locke now, you know, we could maybe do like a revised version of it that's like, I don't know, like there's a few things that I've realized after doing my like set of Randomizer Locks that like I realized could be improved on. And I feel like Spyro's Adventure is the perfect game almost to do the Randomizer Locke series on, because like Giants, I still don't know exactly how I'm even going to do a Giants Randomizer Locke, because do I include all the figures like the Series 2 and Light Core? Do I just do the new cores and Giants? Do I just do the Giants? I mean, if I do, obviously, you know, I can't just do the Giants because then it wouldn't be random. I mean, other than the order, but I feel like that would be kind of boring. Or do I, honestly, what I think would be the best idea, but I'm just not settled for sure on an idea, is doing like, maybe the new ones that have like the WoW Pals and stuff, and then also doing the ones with the WoW Pals. Okay, what was it? Doing the like Series 2 figures, the new core figures, and the new Giants. I don't know. I just, like, the Light Core ones just feel like, I don't want to say pointless, but, you know, their effect really isn't going to matter that much other than, like, the second you put them on the core, which I know obviously that has an effect, but yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of trying to decide what I want to do. I mean, and like I said, I just think there's so much fun to do on this channel. And obviously, since the, like, early parts of the Randomizer series just weren't as good, you know, just because I've, like, learned stuff, and just the fact that I think I could improve it, I do think, because I really haven't thought about doing like just a brand new of the Randomizer Locke, but I honestly think that's kind of what I'm leaning right now, just because now that like I've learned more on this YouTube stuff and just I've got some new ideas, I think that could be a fun route to go. Or, I mean, another thing that I could do that I've been wanting to kind of do on this channel for a long time is just like a individual Skylander lock, and what I mean by that is like, you know, just you like I know I said a Spyro lock, but that was with me using 4 figures, but like just a run with just like Bash or somebody. But what I would probably do in that, I probably wouldn't have that be like a Nuzlocke. That would probably be like I just use Bash, and if I lose a chapter, I just redo that chapter from the start with Bash until we eventually solo it, if that makes sense. I don't know. As you all can tell, I'm kind of like spitballing a bunch of ideas, and I'll probably end up deciding on something. But you know, if you all, depending on whenever this video comes out, I'd definitely love to know your all's thoughts, because I'm definitely going to try to get back to the uploading way more on this channel. Oh, we're trying to stuff. We somehow missed most of those attacks. Yeah, these knights aren't as bad as the ones that Chaos has placed. I kind of do love having the adventure packs be the last videos though, because you like get an enjoyable like send off. I feel like, because these chapters are so much more chill. They're like, oh, I would compare them. They're probably not as easy as like the first chapter, because the first chapter you literally only fight chompies, but they're way closer in difficulty, I feel, to those chapters than like the Chaos fight, if that makes sense. So yeah. But the current plan right now is record this video, record video after this, which is the last video in Legendary Locke, and then I'll kind of try to decide from there. And I'm doing all this while also working on a few other channels. You know, I'm still doing my Pokemon stuff. I'm kind of getting back on my main channel. I say main channel. It's the one I've actually not uploaded on in a while, but it's the one that has the most subscribers, which was the one that was like the dinosaurs, Godzilla stuff. I don't know. You know, I do a little bit of everything as far as my hobbies, so I kind of do a little bit of everything on YouTube. And still just kind of trying to find my niche on this platform. Like, obviously, I like all these franchises a lot, but you know, if one of these channels ever started to do like much better than the others, like if they ever started generating money, I'd probably start prioritizing that one. So, you know, if you really like this channel and you want to see me continue to upload on this channel, subscribing and liking and stuff, like showing that you want to see me make more content on this channel, obviously helps a lot, because if this channel ever got to the point where it was becoming money, it would probably easily become my main focus channel. Because honestly, I like all those interests so much that I'd be more than happy if any of those became like the channel that I uploaded on the most. Because right now, I feel like this cycle between them whatever I'm just feeling. But you know, if one of them ever started making money, like I said, that would probably be the one I'd start to prioritize. Because right now, I kind of just upload on all of them. I'll go through months where I just upload on one more than the other. Because we went through spurts where we've uploaded on this channel the most, but right now it's mainly the Pokemon channel. You know, it just kind of all jumps around. But I really love all these channels. They're all just, you know, their own separate fun things. Okay. And actually, the channel I would say probably was my main. There was a channel I had before all these that kind of had a little mix of everything that I upload, but I just don't upload on that channel near as much anymore. Because yeah, it had a few Skylanders videos and it had a few Pokemon videos, but it's actually, I guess, mainly become like an anime channel now. But I genuinely cannot remember the last time I made a video on that channel. Yeah, I'm kind of going into this really reckless, but you know, like I said, this chapter is so easy that even though I haven't played in so long, and even though I'm not that worried. Okay. So we gotta get rid of these dudes. Okay, we're playing maybe a little too careless right now, I'll say. There we go. So you can tell it's been a little bit stuff in it, because I feel like this part I can normally fly through, but okay, so there's a key there, but we can't get to it. And I shift the thing over here. Okay, so I saw there's a key over here. Yes. We'll just go ahead and unlock one of those gates. Oh, I see a chest over here. We'll take that. Yeah, Chop Top's gonna be or Legendary Chop Top's gonna be a decent coin count. I don't know what his coin status is gonna be compared to the others. I'll probably at the end of the series I will like to see I don't remember what they started at, but I would like to compare all the legendaries coins situation to their regular counterpart. Honestly, I think Trigger Happy. Actually, never mind. I was gonna say Trigger Happy might have more coins than regular, but he definitely won't because even though we were unlocking a decent amount of coins with him, you know, all of his coins were kind of just going right to unlocking his upgrades. Okay, so we can go this way actually. Okay. I'm trying to think where I need to be headed. Okay, so that's there. Okay, I guess we just need to shift the dimensions again. Okay. Can't move that. Okay. I've got to figure this out real. Okay, well, we broke this tree, so it's movable. Okay, I think I see what we got to do. Or one of the things, at least, we got to do. Yeah, I think this will... Okay, yeah, we moved that thing in place, and then I think all this kind of is going to open up. I will say though, like I said, I've kind of been thinking about it. Doing just a randomizer lock part 2, I think would be fun, and I think makes the most sense for the channel right now. Because if we get in that and like keep up doing that and don't like take another big break, I'll probably be back in my like Skylanders flow and be playing better. Because I noticed a huge drop off of my play level in this game whenever I've been like playing it more recently and take a big break, obviously. Which I mean, that's going to be the case for any game, but definitely I've noticed it with this game for sure. Okay. And like I said, one thing I definitely want to do, I think I'll definitely revise the format a little. Because like I said, there's just some parts of that I've realized. The main thing that I definitely think needs revised is just some of these chapters I've definitely noticed it's I do like much better or not much better. I was going off on the wrong little tangent, but I've noticed that like the last Skylander I get in the lock, I feel like I get so late that I can't even like try them out. But I don't think I should get a new Skylander like every chapter. I don't know. Okay, and now I really don't know on this key thing. Okay. Trying to figure out. I don't know if I've like done something I shouldn't have done, or. Okay, no, so. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I know I'm supposed to get over here somehow, but can't figure that part out. Okay, I know this was supposed to open up something, so. Is there something down here? No? Okay. Okay, I'm actually a little stuck, possibly. Okay, it's gotta be down here, right? Okay, maybe this teleport thing works different now that we're in the undead one. I hope. Nope. Okay, I mean, what else can I do? I mean, I know there's that, like, one stone that moves, but I can't figure out how to get to it. Oh, wait. Okay, well, we've definitely figured out part of what we're supposed to do. Oh, we take that pizza. Okay, we're back to the full. Oh, dang. I didn't know if we could get him or if he could get us. He can get us. Let's see how this shield does here. Oh, wow, that was very anticlimactic. Okay, we'll take that money. Yeah, I don't know how I just missed this, but yeah, okay. I knew there was something I was just missing that was easy. The screen just seemed to shake a little right there. I don't know what the deal was with that, but okay. So here's the one thing we didn't get. These dudes you'd actually think would be tougher. I mean, they're bulky, but like how their move works, they'd be much better if they had like a melee move. Okay, we finally got the last key because I was just stupid. Okay, yeah, here we go. That took way too long.
Skylanders of the undead element are stronger in this zone.
Okay, this boss fight is actually very easy if you know like what you're doing. I think if you hadn't played this chapter before, it would be a little tougher, but this chapter is actually pretty easy. I feel like if you like know what you're doing. And luckily I have a decent idea of what to do here.
So you made it
Even though it's been a little bit since I've done it.
Well, I guess it's time to get my tentacles dirty.
Yeah, so
Those cannonballs can't hurt me. Like all
I gotta
giant
flip,
eyeballs,
turn the
my
thing,
true form is
and then
in
shoot
the
cannons.
world.
Like I said, I actually could see this being a challenging fight if you like didn't have a clue what to do, but since I've done this one so many times, even though it's been so long, like I know it's like muscle memory. This one.
No matter, I will still get
So yeah, we shoot the cannon. You don't even have to bother with these enemies.
Yes, run away,
Oh,
little
we're stuck.
creature.
We're stuck. Okay. Yeah, since we took so long in the one part, we'll at least speed through the boss fight. I do think this, like I said, it's actually kind of a cool boss fight. And if you didn't know what you were doing, I don't know if it would necessarily be challenging, but it would definitely, I feel like, be more interesting if you didn't know what you were doing. Okay, so we go on to turn the thing one more time. He's focused on whatever that thing. I don't know if the thing's messed up and thinks I'm over there or what, but okay, one more cannon and we've got this fight over. Oh, so he destroys the one things though, so yeah, you really shouldn't even bother with him. Yeah, I think the only way we really could have done this like much faster at all is if we just had a speed Skylander. Bang. Yeah. Pretty easy boss fight. If we didn't spend forever, we would actually have a decent time, I think, on this chapter. Okay, so we've got to talk to our ghost buddy really quick. I don't remember where he's at. Is that him over there? I think I see him. Yeah, we did take a little long to get to our ghost buddy, but I see him now.
Are you ready to go back to the bakery?
Yes, we are ready to go back to the
I already
bakery.
know which pie I'm going to order.
Okay, there we go. Chapter complete. One more chapter left in this series, and then we're gonna start whatever the next series is. I will say we've got one video that I definitely need to do. We've picked up a lot of Skylanders in the last, I'd say, since like before December or December-ish. I don't know, it's been a little bit, and we've picked up a decent amount of Skylanders. I just haven't made a video on them yet, so we've got a fun video, lot video coming up. But other than that, and there's a few like planned videos I want to do that like aren't Locke-wise, but yeah. The bulk of this channel has become Locke's, but I think that's the most fun thing to do on. I mean, obviously picking up figures is fun, but you know, if you buy a bunch of figures, you know, you'll kind of be done buying figures, I feel like, unless you started selling them or whatever, which I just don't really plan on doing or wanting to do. But yeah, having a lot of fun with playing this game and kind of just want to pick back up on it. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Next video, we will do the Legendary Locke with obviously the Legendary Spyro at Dragon's Peak, which I think is such a fitting chapter. And Legendary Spyro I think might be even more fitting than regular because like the Legendary like colors fit the piece even better. And we'll also do a coin comparison. So yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. So excited for the next video. Yeah, that's it. Thank you all for watching. Okay, here we are for the last video in the Skylanders Spyro's Adventure Legendary Locke. We're going to do the last chapter, which is Dragon's Peak with Legendary Spyro. And at the end, if I remember, which I'm going to try to, is show off the coin comparisons between our regular and our legendary figures after completing this log. Not successfully, but we will have completed it. So yeah, let's get into it with Legendary Spyro. Super excited.
All fired up.
Greetings, young Portal Master. The dragons, most ancient and wondrous, need your help. Go with the Dragon Knight Flavius to the island of Skylos. Help him free his...
Okay, one thing I did want to mention, well, I'll take this video. Figure off the portal, but what I did want to mention is, for some reason, one thing that I should say, I haven't really noticed this much, but I know a lot of people have mentioned this, like in either one of the games, I thought it was the original that all the Skylanders just made weird noises, but didn't actually say words, but Spyro just said words, so I don't know if that thing's just wrong, or if Spyro's like an exception or what, but yeah, I don't know. If you know what I'm talking about, I would love to see your comment. Okay, so yeah, here we go. I do love these black chompies. I think they look so cool. Yeah, there's some coins over here that we could have got for Spyro, so yeah, might as well get them since we... Oh well, we only got like 2 extra for doing that. Let's try this big flame. I always forget that he has this, and I don't even know how long it takes. So 30... Yeah, that's not even that crazy a damage, to be honest. I mean, yeah, because those moves were doing it... Yeah, I mean... 20 or 30, and you have to hold it in that much longer. I mean, if it looked like one-shot enemies, that'd be one thing, but it doesn't even seem to really do that much more than his regular, especially when you can just spam it. I don't know. I was gonna say, I don't know if that piece breaks or not, but we were definitely gonna test it out. That was a cool shot. I wish I let that cutscene play out better now. That was a good dodge. Legendary Spyro looking pretty good so far. We'll get all this XP even though it pretty much does nothing. Being that we're in SSA and already level 10, but, you know, don't want to drop those when they're that visible. Yeah, this is... I was talking about it at the end of the last chapter. I'm recording this literally right after that last video pretty much, but yeah. There's only 2 things that I'm not crazy about with this chapter, and this flying is one of those 2 things. Like, it's fine, I feel like the first or second time, but after you've done it the 3rd or 4th time, you're definitely tired of it. Especially if you've played these chapters before. But that and then the boss fight, which, if you know, you know. Well, you'll see it at the end of this chapter. The boss fight I do feel is a little disappointing. Okay, we'll get all these coins, and we'll get that cheese. Yeah, this chapter, though, even though, like I said, it does have some issues, as far as just pure looks, I think this is one of the best-looking chapters in the whole game. Oh, I normally don't try to get these story scrolls in these, Locke videos, because I normally just end up deleting most of these playthrough locks, or at least, like, the save file, so there's really no point to get stuff like that, but, yeah, it's fine. Oh, I did forget one thing. In the last video, I was mentioning something like the like series I kind of wanted to do on this channel. One that I did forget to mention, but probably not going to be the one I want to do next. I do want to eventually do a 100% log where I just do a save file and get it to 100%, but yeah, probably just not going to be the one we do next. Oh, well, we shot a flame, but it just missed. Okay. Yeah, this chapter is so good looking. I do really like the design of those like dragonfly things. But I think they would make for maybe not them themselves exactly as a Skylander, but a figure of a creature that looked fairly similar to that. I did just see that watermelon under that water, but yeah, there's no point really to get it. Yeah, these dudes right here, they could make for a decent Skylander design. Yeah, make something like them. Maybe not them exactly, but yeah, something like that I think could make for a really cool figure. Oh, and since the last time I recorded this, we've gotten more news on the one figures. What are they called? The U2s, which I actually am kind of excited for. I don't know like how many they're making or what, but I think we are like kind of confirmed getting like Spellthelf and Spyro. We haven't like I don't think seen the official figures yet, but just based off some of the teaser stuff that's been shown recently. By the time this video comes out, they'll probably all be like shown off and everything. And I will say, I recommend people buy these. I know they're obviously not going to have like any playability, but I really do think, and I don't think they've like made a statement or are going to make a statement like this, but I really think if these figures sell really well, this could definitely push them to making a future game. Not saying that it will or won't for sure, but I really think if these things sell really, really well, it could definitely, I think, give like Activision and stuff the boost to maybe like greenlight another game for sure. Which I hope they're already working on it. And it's just like a behind the scenes thing, but if they're not, you know, this could be the thing that pushes them too. Okay. I gotta do like the spread move the more I use it. It's not as great against like individual enemies, I will say, but against like multiple groups or like if you're wanting like break coins and stuff, it is a very good move. Oh, we barely made that ledge. Okay, I don't think we need to do that. We will get that chest. Yeah, Spyro is going to be a pretty similar coin situation to Shop. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do a recap video or not, but I will say there's one word, I hate to say it, but this is probably going to be the word that I feel like kind of describes this Locke, and it'll be disappointing, if that makes sense. Two main reasons why I would classify this Locke as at least somewhat disappointing. For one, obviously, just where we don't win the Locke, I feel like that's disappointing in a way. Two, I'm a little disappointed in myself for just not where we took a break between this Locke, because I really think that like had a huge negative impact on this Locke. Every time I've done a Locke like this and I take a break is in between it, like a decent size one, I always end up doing much worse. And then the main one, honestly, that I'm definitely, other than just the stuff I've just mentioned, but like the main one that I feel like, obviously, other than just, because this was I feel like a harder Locke. 4 Skylanders and everything, I definitely don't think it's like the most ridiculous thing that I lost, but how we lost Trigger Happy, I remember, was so disappointing. Not even just the fact that we lost him, but how we lost him, and the fact that he was like, I think he was literally like pretty much there as far as getting his final upgrade. And we missed out on getting it just because, very unfortunate. If I'm remembering right, it's literally, because I'm assuming if you're watching this, you've watched the other chapters, maybe not, but if I'm remembering right, it's that chapter that has those like underground mine things. And I'm almost positive that what we did is like, I kind of barely like went out of the way, and we somehow like got hit by like 4 of them in a row, and we just died. It was very, very sad. Can't remember now if we got that chest or not that I was talking about getting, but don't think we can go back, and it's fine. Okay, at least since I'm talking about it now, I'll probably at least remember to do it. Yeah, so we will try to remember to get those coins. Oh, that worked out. That timed out so well right there with the flames. Okay, we will get that cheese, which will get us right around back to full health. Oh, and some other content I forgot about, kind of. I mainly want this channel to be Skylanders, but there are some other stuff that I would kind of like to do on this channel. For instance, what was some of the other stuff that I was trying to think? I wanted to do a little, some other just Toys to Life stuff. Disney Infinity, for example. Disney Infinity was one of them I know I wanted to do. And the other main one, oh, Lego Dimensions. Yes, I really want to do a little bit of Lego Dimensions. I've not played that game since I think like pretty much the first time I played through it. I don't know if you can do like multiple story save files on that game or not, but yeah, I would definitely like to do that if that's a possibility. Okay, let's try his big move out. Yeah, that's supposed to be like his best move, but I just don't really use it. I don't know, any of these moves that like take a while to charge up, I feel like just aren't normally worth it. Okay, let's see. I mean, the one good thing with that maybe is specifically if they're like using a move like that, you can beat their charge up. Most of the time. Yeah. Okay, so I think we knocked out most. Oh, one more. This move, honestly, another issue I'm noticing with it, for the most part, it actually has decent accuracy, but it is a little, feels like a little hard to control the accuracy, but luckily, since most enemies, like, go straight to you, they kind of end up just right under you anyways. Okay, so we get another chest. Like I said, I don't know if we got that one earlier that I meant to get, but we've gotten two since then, so I think we'll be fine. Yeah, we'll probably end, like, right under 10,000, which is solid. So we obviously could get that hat. I'm not going to. So yeah, here's the big boss fight, which I will say, like I said, kind of a disappointing boss fight. Just, this fight looks like it could have been so cool, especially if you actually fought the dragon, but, well, I've kind of spoiled it, I guess, but as you all know, you don't. Yeah, so I guess these kids are almost like creepers. The time I'm recording this, obviously, the Minecraft movie and all the shenanigans that happened with that have occurred. The chicken jockey stuff and everything. I don't know. That was definitely crazy. I still haven't seen it yet. I actually really want to see that movie. I don't know. I love a good, like, mean movie. I don't know. Most of the time I just enjoy that kind of stuff. I think it's funny. Is that it? Oh, I forgot. I kind of want to see the cutscene on that one because you get to be like, wow, that's it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. Wow, we flew through that log, didn't we? Through that chapter. Yeah, just 12 minutes. We might have actually even got that chapter. Can I check that from here? I doubt it'll show the exact details, but yeah, I wonder. I should have checked. I mean, I guess I'll be able to check after this video, or I guess you all will see in the comments. But I wonder if I did that chapter in like the time, because I feel like we did. I don't know. I did pretty quick, but not like super quick. Like I wasn't intentionally trying to go super fast, but yeah. That's it for the legendary lock though, other than the coins, which I did actually remember. So yeah, let's look. So legendary Spyro ends at 9523. And regular Spyro is at 7893. So legendary is ahead of regular. Okay, we'll do legendary Trigger Happy next because like I said, we used all of his coins pretty much for upgrades throughout the whole playthrough. I think he'll obviously be like the lowest compared to his other, but I also didn't use regular Trigger Happy that much, so he probably isn't going to have a ridiculous coin amount, so we'll compare them now. Legendary's probably going to have it under 1,000 if I had to guess. 2,500. I forgot, he did play the Ice chapter, so he does have a few more, but yeah, that's actually more than I was expecting. Oh, regular Trigger Happy only has 4,000, so he's actually not that much lower than I thought they would be.
At the ready.
Okay, now Legendary Chop, like I said, yeah, I remember he was kind of close to Legendary Spyro's range, so 9,300, we'll see what regular has.
Slice and dice.
Okay, regular Chop's at 7,445, so Legendary's actually, right now Legendaries are up 2-1, but we've got back. Okay, arguably my favorite Skylander, not argue, is my favorite Skylander, 13,543, so the most so far, but Vash is probably, my, like I said, my favorite Skylander, so I have used him a decent bit, but I remember I actually had some Skylanders that had more coins than him, so we'll see. I honestly think Legendary Bash actually surprisingly might take this, but we will see. 13,543. Okay, and the winner is, wow, regular Bash barely squeaks it out, so tied up, 2-2. That's a wrap pretty much on the Legendary Locke. This Locke was a lot of fun. I had so much fun with this Locke, even though, like I said, it had a few very disappointing spots. And I definitely want to redo this Locke at some point. I mean, it won't be the exact same because we had that like deal with Trigger Happy at the beginning of this Locke, so it'll be definitely different if we do it again. But like I said, I had so much fun with this Locke, and I definitely want to try to do it again at some point. But yeah, that's it for this series. I hope you all enjoyed it. I definitely did. Even like I said, with the ups and downs of this Locke. But yeah, would love to know what you all would like to see as far as the future Locke and any future videos in general. And yeah, if you enjoyed this series, would definitely appreciate a subscribe and like if you haven't already. But yeah, that's it. Once again, thank you all so much for watching, and I am out.
Okay, as you all saw by the end of this video, I decided to just put all 4 of the Adventure Pack videos into one video. Originally, I don't know if I think I planned on doing like the first 2 chapters in one video and then the second 2 chapters in one video, but as you all saw, there was a lot of issues with the Adventure Packs. Yeah, those videos were recorded a while ago. I'm recording this way closer to whenever this video is being uploaded. I'll kind of explain the dates in a second, but yeah, I didn't realize how many issues happened. I forgot how many issues were happened with this Legendary Locke whenever I recorded it. Yeah, we had the mic issues, which I don't even think I was aware of until just recently. But I did remember after, well, I kind of like re-remembered it, but I did remember that we did have issues with the Bash chapter in this video. Yeah, if I didn't make that part clear enough, yeah, so what happened was we were recording, and we were going to record the first 2 Adventure Packs, so Pirate Seas and Empire of Ice, but for whatever reason, OBS literally just messed up and literally like recorded all of Empire of Ice, luckily, but then cut out right as we were doing Pirate Seas, which, like I said, was very unfortunate because, well, for one, I very much dislike Pirate Seas. Might be my least favorite chapter in all of Skylanders Spyro's Adventure, but and I had a really good attempt on it. Like that pirate part at the end, I did really well on, but unfortunately, that video file literally just does not exist. But yeah, so that happened, and then so I had to redo the chapter, which, like I said, of all the chapters, is the last one I'd want to redo. But yeah, so that was very unfortunate about that. But yeah, this Legendary Locke did have some very unfortunate parts. With the mic audio issue, me just taking a break in between. It wasn't that big of a break, though, not like the break that I'm returning from right now. Literally, this is the first, what you all are hearing right now is the first thing I've even recorded for this channel since this summer when I did that YouTube video. But yeah, wow. But I guess now getting off my little ramble right there. But yeah, the gameplay throughout this video was recorded on a few different days. All the first videos were recorded March 3rd. So like the little intro part where we showed off the figures on the table, the first 2 chapters. So yeah, Empire of Ice, that little cut part where I mentioned that the video messed up, and then the attempt you all saw. But then the next 2 chapters were recorded on April 19th. So yeah, about a month later, I recorded the next 2 chapters. As you all can tell, just was so annoyed kind of with how that part went that I just didn't really want to, I guess, deal with the series because I just had so much of a headache with OBS. And just, you know, if I can't record the series, it definitely causes issues with the channel and makes, like, you know, if I'm worried that my videos literally aren't going to record, it makes me kind of hesitant to want to record, you know. But I think now I fixed this because we've been recording more on the Wii since then with series on another channel where I've been doing like Mario content. But yeah, so Oh, and this little bit you all hearing at the end is recorded on October 6th. So yeah, I kind of forgot about this. I said in that community post that there were some reasons why I hadn't been uploading as much on this channel, and I think specifically what I'm mentioning right now was also a big part. I just had such a headache with recording some of this series that it kind of just made me a little turned off wanting to record, I guess, for this series. But yeah, so like I said, the first half of the video was March, then the second half of gameplay was April, and then just now uploading this. And that, like I said, this is when I just decided, since there was some headaches with this video and just headaches with this series, I kind of just want to get it over with on the channel, so I'm just putting it out. But I will say, after rewatching this and seeing the issues with it, but I do really think this Locke has such good potential. It's such a fun Locke. I think just using the 4 legendary Skylanders, where they are really fun Skylanders to use. But I think in an attempt where, for one, I just upload or like record it more consistently, maybe like within a week or 2 or 3, finish the series instead of taking like a month break and then returning, that would definitely help. And then trying to think what the other thing I was going to say was. Oh, and then hopefully we have no mic audio issues. That was very unfortunate. Like I said, I didn't even realize that that was the case until months later, like right now, whenever I decided to finally upload those videos. I didn't even realize that those happened whenever I recorded the video. I'm assuming it was just some mic audio issue with my laptop, but since then, that issue has resolved itself, and it's kind of weird because it kind of resolves itself later throughout some of the videos where it was apparent. So yeah, definitely, hopefully when we redo this series in the future, we don't have anything like that. And then just also literally the gameplay just not recording for whatever reason. So hopefully we have nothing with those 3 issues. One was 100% my fault, and then the other 2 were probably my fault and something I could have fixed, but probably like a storage issue. But we will definitely try to make sure there's nothing like that next time. But yeah, like I said, I think this series had a ton of potential, and I kind of mismanaged it, and some of my device stuff, whether my fault or not, didn't go right. But yeah, can't wait to eventually redo this series. But yeah, I guess with a little other minor update at the time I'm recording this. So yeah, when I'm recording this right this second, I've been re-uploading all the legendary Locke, or not uploading all of it that hadn't been uploaded. So pretty much everything besides the part 2. We have 2 series that I've already recorded. This was like months ago, like around after the legendary Locke. We have a Spyro's Adventure tier list, which will be the next video you all will see. And then the start of the next Nuzlocke. And then after that, well, between that, because I recorded like the first half of that series, so kind of like this one where I kind of took a break in between, but we will have just like another video where I really go in depth of like what's happened and like all the figure stuff, because I've picked up so many Skylanders related figures lately that I wanted to talk about. So yeah, that's it for the video. Once again, I want to emphasize here at the end, I am disappointed in myself, well, and just what happened with this series. Gameplay, oh yeah, and that's another thing. Fourth thing, well, 4th and 5, just the gameplay for this series, I was a little disappointed with myself, especially like how Trigger Happy got knocked out, and that's another thing. Hopefully next time whenever we do this series, we don't have any stupid knockouts, like specifically what happened with Trigger Happy. But yeah, going back to what I was about to say, I can't wait to eventually redo this series in the future, and hopefully we have a more positive result. And oh, and another thing with Trigger Happy, we won't have to deal with using one Skylander for the first half of the whole playthrough. And I think that's one reason why I kind of got a little burnt out on recording this series, because for one, I just like using a variety of Skylanders. I think that's one of the whole fun gimmicks of this game, is just using all the variety of characters and stuff. And especially with Trigger Happy just not being one of my favorite ones to play with. Like, you know, if I had to do like a Bash or Stealth Elf Locke, I don't think it would be as, or like just a run with those 2, it wouldn't be as big of an issue to me. But just using Trigger Happy, who's a Skylander I like, but you just know isn't one of my personal top favorites to play with. But yeah, once again, here at the end, I don't have a clue how long this little ending bit is, but this is already going to be a long video. So yeah, if you made it to this point, thank you so much. But yeah, definitely want to redo this series once again. Let me just emphasize that. Definitely something on my list of future content. But yeah, that's it for the series. I'd love to know your all's thoughts. Like I said, I had fun with this series, but I'm definitely disappointed with how it turned out, especially for how you all got to see it. I'm very disappointed with how that part turned out, but definitely plan to redo this series and have it actually look pretty good in the future. But that's it. Thank you all so much for watching. And once again, I hope you all were able to find some enjoyment in the series. I know some of you all were throughout the comments I've seen, and I really thank you all so much for that. But yeah, I'm once again just very disappointed. I know I can do better on this series,
gameplay wise, and definitely with the recording stuff. So yeah, hopefully we will do better next time. But once again, thank you all so much for the support on this channel. As of late, I'm so happy to see the support since returning, and yeah, can't wait to get back on it. I still haven't even played Skylanders yet since recording the series again, or recording for this, or uploading for this channel. So yeah, but that's it. Once again, I'm out. Thank you all so much for watching. But yeah, that's it.